Good afternoon, Keluarga Malaysia. I'm Jessica Lee and this is Updates at Noon, making our headlines for today. Now, action could be taken on individuals falsifying RTK test results. "132 passengers of crashed China Eastern Airlines pronounced dead." Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob stated that entrepreneurs must utilise and master new technology skills, especially involving digitalization, to ensure that they are not left behind in penetrating a larger market. Now, towards this, he said there must be strategic collaboration between entrepreneurs and government agencies so that every initiative introduced can be adapted.
Kita sedang menghadapi revolusi industri keempat atau IR 4.0 yang membawa pelbagai teknologi baru, terutamanya pendigitalan. Kerajaan menyedari perkembangan ini dan persediaan rapi telah pun dibuat. My Digital merupakan satu inisiatif yang mencerminkan aspirasi kerajaan mentransformasikan Malaysia menjadi negara berpendapatan tinggi yang berpacukan pendigitalan dan sebagai peneraju serantau dalam ekonomi digital. Rangka tindakan ataupun blueprint ekonomi digital Malaysia dan dasar 4IR menggariskan usaha dan inisiatif dalam mencapai aspirasi My Digital.
The Premier also assured that the government will continuously help entrepreneurs expand their businesses through various initiatives. He added that the small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, are a vital component to the national economic development as it provides over 8 million job opportunities for Keluarga Malaysia. On another note, the Prime Minister is scheduled to go for his first official visit to Qatar and the United Arab Emirates from today to the 31st of March. During his visit to Qatar, Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri will visit Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar. In a statement issued yesterday, the Foreign Ministry explained that the main agenda to be discussed include reinforcing bilateral relations of Malaysia and Qatar in various cooperative fields. Now, both leaders will also determine the next course of economic collaborations and post-pandemic efforts, as well as exchanging views on current international issues. The Prime Minister will also hold engagement sessions with business communities and members of the Malaysian family in Doha. Furthermore, in the United Arab Emirates, the Premier will hold a meeting with Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is the Vice President, Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and the ruler of Dubai. Both leaders will touch on the advancements of collaborations between the two countries, especially in navigating the post-pandemic era. In Dubai, Datuk Seri Ismail will visit the Malaysia Pavilion at the 2020 Dubai Expo. He will be accompanied by Foreign Minister Datuk Seri Saifuddin Abdullah, Senior Minister for International Trade and Industry Datuk Seri Muhammad Azmin Ali, and Rural Development Minister Datuk Seri Mahazir Khalid. The Health Ministry said that stern legal action can be taken towards individuals who falsify results of their RTK antigen tests in their MySejahtera application. Now, in issuing the warning, its Minister Kari Jamaluddin said such actions are severely irresponsible. He said employers can report to the ministry if they found their workers to have falsified their COVID-19 test results.
Dan of course, kalau majikan nak check, mungkin kalau dia nak tipu, nasib dia tak baik, majikan suruh dia pergi buat RTK profesional, dia kantoi nanti, dan kita boleh ambil tindakan undang-undang. Jadi jangan sampai kita terpaksa ambil tindakan undang-undang kerana salah lapor di bawah MySejahtera yang menjadi kesalahan. Jadi saya merayu kepada rakyat Malaysia, bila kita dah bagi tanggungjawab kepada anda untuk membuat ujian kendiri, mestilah jujur. Jangan semata-mata nak ponteng kerja, pergi melaporkan keputusan yang positif. Ini adalah satu tindakan yang tidak bertanggungjawab.
Now, the government is currently installing fibre optic point of presence or POP network hubs in 700 rural schools in Sabah to ensure the stability of broadband internet services for people in the state. Communications and Multimedia Minister Tan Sri Anwar Musa said the first phase of the POP project would ensure more areas that previously did not have stable connections receive high-quality internet access.
Kita boleh beri perkhidmatan internet dengan menggunakan wireless ataupun menggunakan satellite. Perkhidmatan begitu kita dapati tidak stable, tidak cukup kuat. Itu kita tengok berita setengah orang tak dapat lain, pajak pokok, pergi ke bukit dan sebagainya.
He added the government would have to spend a lot to develop the POP project in tandem with the National Digital Network or Jendela program. This is so that within 2 years, the state would receive high-quality 4G internet and be prepared for 5G. The Examination Board of the Education Ministry or MOE has determined the second examination session for the Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia SPM 2021 will be held from the 5th of April to the 19th of May. Now, this session is for oral and listening tests for Bahasa Malaysia and English subjects, as well as practical and written tests for science. The ministry said the SPM 2021 second session examination is for candidates who were unable to sit for the initial date of the tests held from the 8th of February to the 29th of March. Now, this involved candidates who tested positive for COVID-19, who were undergoing quarantine as directed by the Health Ministry, flood-affected victims, as well as special cases approved by the examination director. The examination board reminded all candidates involved in the second session to check, confirm and print the examination registration statement, which contains the designated examination center information, date, time, code and examination papers, which begins 1st of April. The candidates are also reminded to bring along all relevant identity documents and printed examination registration statement to the examination center. Over 5.8 billion ringgit net investments were recorded in equity markets as of Wednesday. Finance Minister Tengku Dato Sri Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz in his official Facebook informed that the ringgit bonds recorded an influx of net investments amounting to 6.6 billion ringgit for the first 2 months of 2021. The aforementioned figure in a way reflects the confidence of investors in doing business in the national model market. Efforts have been taken to achieve this through strategic invitations towards international investors. Among the efforts conducted were meetings with equity investors as well as engagements with several selected companies in the Finance Minister's visit to London recently. During the visit, he had shared the prospects and swift recovery potential of the Malaysian economy. Tengku Datuk Sri Zafrul also assured that as a year of recovery and renewal of policies, better prospects of economic development and advancement are foreseeable for investors this year. Coming up in sport, Singapore hands Malaysia's first defeat under new head coach wing. National para archer S. Suresh cruised into the finals of the Phuket Asia Para Archery Tournament 2022 in Thailand. Now, in the semi-final round today, Suresh, who was recently crowned as the National Paralympic Sportsman at the 2019-2020 National Sports Awards or ASN on Tuesday, eliminated the hosts Pornchai Primtong 7-1 to advance to the world ranking event gold medal match.
Jam on the arrow.
The 28-year-old will be facing another host representative, Haruchai Nasiri, who recorded a 7-1 win against Sampath Bandara of Sri Lanka in the other semi-finals today. Suresh advanced into the last four stage after finishing second in the qualifying round with 611 points, while Nasiri took the top spot 5 points ahead. Meanwhile, another Malaysian archer, Julian Wiro, is set to face Sathwan of Thailand in the men's compound semi-finals today, while Nur Janathon Abdul Jalil will be challenged by host Prapon Homjaktut in the women's compound semis. Julin and Nur Janathon will also pair up to face Homjaktut Komsan Siringpom in the mixed team compound event.
Shaking his head.
Now, Malaysia lost 1-2 to host Singapore in the FAS 2022 Tri-Nation Series international friendly match at the National Stadium in Singapore last night. A Singaporean young striker Iksan Fandi emerged hero for the hosts as he scored 2 goals to mark the first defeat of Harimau Malaya under the supervision of new head coach Kim Pangon. The national squad began the game with 2 goal-scoring chances through Safiq Rahim. However, both attempts by the 34-year-old did not find the net. The home side, coached by Nazri Nasir, broke the deadlock in the 30th minute when Iksan tapped in a short cross from South Korean-born Song Il-yong. Now, Malaysia got a golden opportunity to equalise after the break when the national squad were awarded with a penalty kick following Muhammad Safwan's Baharuddin's foul on Safawi Rasid in the penalty box. However, Safawi's left-footed spot kick only managed to hit the crossbar. Now, 10 minutes later, naturalised player Liridon Krasniki lashed in a pass from Muhammad Akir Abdul Rashid to level the game. Malaysia's lapse in defence line was punished by Iksan, who cleverly dribbled past several players before firing in a shot in the 76th minute to seal the win. Now, Kim's squad will next play a closed-door match against local club LB Rex Niigata FC on Monday. Meanwhile, Kim praised the performance displayed by his squad despite losing the match. The South Korean said Harimau Malaya deserved the win based on the quality of their performance and intensity.
Zero complaint to the player, but we try to assess our old program here. Then definitely we can improve. I think I'm much positive for the player performance.
Harimau Malaya began the campaign with a 2-0 win over the Philippines on Wednesday, shown some improvement compared to their performance in the 2020 AFF Cup last December. And that's it for this afternoon. In our headlines for today, legal action could be taken on individuals found to be falsifying RTK antigen test results on MySejahtera. Don't forget to catch us tonight on News at 10 for the latest updates. Before we go, we will leave you with a visual of Earth Hour celebrations in several major landmarks around the world. Till then, Keluarga Malaysia, I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching. See you later.